What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. I'm here with the Brewtubers Get Together 2026, and we're here at Nobel Funk Brewing Company in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm honored to have my good friend Shane from Shane's Craft Beer Review on the channel. What's up, Shane? How you doing?
Hey, I'm excited to be here, buddy. This has been a great weekend so far, and I'm excited to do this flight with you, sir.
It's been amazing, and Shane here is our token Canadian with the Brewtubers Get Together this year.
I am.
Super stoked you were able to come down here and do this, and I'm excited to get into these beers. So we're going to do a flight, which I don't know if I've ever done a flight on my channel. We're going to do a flight of beers. So we got 4 different beers. We both have the same beers. We're going to talk about all of them.
Absolutely.
So what's the first beer up we have?
Okay, so the first beer we have is called the Funky Good Buddy, which I thought was awesome because me and Anderson are good buddies.
Yes, we're funky good buddies.
Funky Good Buddies. So this comes in at 5% alcohol by volume and 30 IBU.
And I'm glad you have all the notes.
I do.
If I'm feeling froggy, I'll put up like the Untapped and Beer Advocates for all these. We'll see how I feel when I edit this.
There we go. So there we go. Quite hazy, quite cloudy.
Very hazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Little thin kind of head, but the head is like really clinging to the sides of the glass.
It is for sure, yeah.
I'm picking up a fruity note, but it's this brewery. If you were here, I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Because the malt smell in this brewery is so thick, and even outside, as soon as we got out of the van,
as soon as we walked in the door,
punch you in the face, malt thickness, the smell like they're currently brewing beers is what it smells like.
Yeah.
Like you're in like the brew area of the brewery.
Yeah. If you've ever been into a brewery that's just brewing a beer, or if you do your own brewing, you get that nice, just malty, just thick, and it's all throughout the whole bit. For us, it's fantastic.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I did the dip your beak in
Dip
it.
your beak in it. Hashtag dip your beak in it.
There we go. And not on purpose either. That's the sad part.
But I'm getting like a slight fruity note, like just kind of a generic kind of fruity note.
Yeah. I'm also getting a kind of a, I don't know if this sounds weird. I don't even know if you guys have this down here. The big sweet tart, like hard, like a powdered candy that was pressed together, and it's a big hard. I used to have it when I was a kid. I think they were called sweet tarts.
I know what, like the giant sweet tart.
The giant ones, yes.
The giant ones, yes.
And
I haven't seen them in years and years, but I remember them as a kid. Like it would take you 4 or 5 bites to get through one.
Because they were thick and hard,
like giant. Like
I don't know why. That's it's a faint smell.
I can see that. Yes, I can see that.
I'm always kind of getting that reminiscent of my childhood. Like that's what the hard candy kind of smelled like.
I can absolutely see that.
And I haven't thought about those in years, so I don't even know where the hell
I can't tell you what decade it was last time I even thought about those either. So that's kind of crazy.
80s probably.
Exactly.
40 years. Right?
Exactly. Oh, now I hashtag dip your beak in it. We're doing great.
We are. All right, well, let's get into this, buddy. We'll see what this is like.
Cheers. Not what I expected from the smell.
No, not at all.
It's definitely a pale ale.
It's a pale ale, but it's to me, it's coming across kind of watery. Like kind of a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's definitely thinner than I thought it was going to be. There's a little bit more carbonation on the palate than I expected.
Yeah.
But it is fruity. I'm getting some bitterness on the back end. But it's kind of like a tropical fruity bitterness on the back end.
Yeah. And like I said, it was only 30 IBU, so it's not an offensive bitterness for people who don't like that high IBU. But it's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all. For a pale ale, I would definitely give this a horns up.
Yeah, I would give it a horns up as well.
So what's the next one we have on our list?
So the next one is the one that we both agreed on, and we were both actually kind of excited to get into. So this is the Pumpkin Ale Lager. This comes in at 5% alcohol by volume and 30 IBU.
I didn't realize it was a lager. I just saw pumpkin pie. I'm like, I have to try that. It's definitely pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's definitely pumpkin pie. But I'm almost getting like a sweetness out of it as well.
Yes.
But it's
hashtag dip your beak in it again.
But it's a different sweetness than I would normally think of from a pumpkin pie.
It's almost like a vegetal sweetness.
Yeah, it's a little
like the you're cutting into a fresh pumpkin and getting that like fresh pumpkin vegetal kind of sweetness. not like an adjuncty or
Right. It's a little bit different.
or pumpkin natural flavor thing. It's a fresh pumpkin.
And it's an unusual sweetness. Like for any of the pumpkin beers I've tried, it's a little bit different. But I'm hoping that translates into something very good.
Yeah, so am I. Absolutely.
All right.
As far as color goes, that's very clear.
Very
I can
clean.
see,
It's very clean.
get all the condensation off there. I can see the camera right through this.
Yeah,
Absolutely see
It's
the camera right
super
through this.
clean.
It's super clear.
Which is kind of weird for a pumpkin beer.
It is. I'm excited to try this. And there's like just a very little thin kind of like white head around the ring of the glass.
And this one's not sticking as well as the other.
No, no.
Like if you go back to the
that
funky,
still
like
looks
that's
messy.
still sticking. Like
Yeah, that's still
fantastic.
everywhere.
That's fantastic.
I'm excited to try this.
All right, let's get into this, buddy.
Cheers. That's
A little bit different. It's pumpkin for sure.
my first thought is pumpkin spice latte.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Like I said, you can taste the pumpkin,
Right.
but I was like, oh, it's not pumpkin pie. It's something.
No.
It's something different. And then when you said pumpkin spice latte, like
Yeah.
yes, that's what it is.
It's more like a pumpkin flavored drink, a pumpkin spice latte, not like so much pumpkin pie. It does
Yes.
have like some of those pumpkin pie spices in there, but again, it's more like a pumpkin drink or pumpkin spice latte drink as opposed to a pumpkin pie.
right. Like you're still getting those little hints of the clove, the nutmeg, that all spice. I mean, all the normal things you would get in a pumpkin pie beer.
I think what it's missing to be a pumpkin pie beer is that like bready, crusty,
Yeah.
kind of pumpkin pie flavor. It's like the pumpkin pie filling without the pie crust.
Without the crust.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is. You're right. 100%. You know what? Decent beer though.
Oh, this is
It's-
tasty.
It's just a little bit different. Like as long as you're okay with the pumpkin filling and not the pumpkin crust.
Right.
I mean, this would probably be right up your alley.
Absolutely. I mean, once again, I would give this a big horns up.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
This is delicious.
Me as well, for sure.
So this next beer here, I picked out because we're in the U.S. I'm American. Shane's a Canadian.
And I am
And I just
not.
thought it was hilarious. Plus, it's July, right after July 4th when we're filming this. So this is called Mr. American.
Mr. American. There you go.
So what is this?
This is a 6% ABV beer coming in at 70 IBU.
And it's an IPA.
And it is an IPA. Sorry, yes, I forgot that. I mean, if it's 70 IBU, it better be a bloody IPA.
Well, you know, like some of these stouts, you get some big, bold stouts. They can be upwards of close to 100 IBUs. You
That's
just don't
true.
notice it.
That is true.
I don't know if I'm not getting anything on the nose or I'm just getting like overpowered by like the malt smell in this room.
Because if you're just sitting here, we're just sitting here talking, that's all you can smell is that malt smell that we were talking about earlier.
Because all I'm picking up is the malt smell of the room. I don't know if I'm getting any malt smell off the beer or if it's just the room. If I really get my big Pinocchio nose down in there and dip my beak in it again like I just did,
Right.
I do get a little bit of like a tropical fruit kind of
I'm not
hop smell, but it's very, very faint.
I'm not getting a whole lot on it. I'm even trying to do like what Chris from Off the 10th does.
No,
for them. But all I can smell is the soap because I had to go to the washroom before we did this review, and that's all I can smell is the soap. So that's totally useless.
Right. But the nose is almost non-existent.
Yeah, there's not much.
And maybe we're getting nose blind from the malty smell in this room.
Yeah,
But we've sniffed this enough.
for sure.
Color, once again, this is fairly clear. I mean, it's kind of
Kind of light copper.
yeah, copper's a good word.
Yeah, is it
Definitely
like
a copper color. I like that word. That's exactly what that color is.
but very clean.
But it's
like
very,
like you
yeah,
can
you can
through.
see right through it. There's a couple of like lazy carbonation bubbles kind of floating up once in a while.
Yeah, there's a couple. Not a lot though. Are you ready to get into this?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello there.
Rod J just
Rod
dipping his
J
head
in the
there.
house. That's it. Rod J in the house.
Crashing everybody's videos right now.
Hey,
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for, right? The legend, Rod J.
That's right. Chuggy Award winning.
Chucky Award winning
Rod
Rod J. You know, like, everybody freaks out about IBUs. This says it's 70 IBU. I would not guess that drinking it blindly at all.
Not at all. I'd put this at maybe,
There is bitterness.
yeah, like if I was to guess, I would say 40.
I was gonna say 35, like
40. Yeah, it doesn't drink like a sim. But I mean, you get that sometimes with beers like Heady Topper, for example, 100 IBU. It's not that bitter. I mean, it's got a bitterness to it, but it's not going to burn your face off with the bitterness.
No, and for 6%, and maybe it's the IBUs that are doing this. This is quite drying.
Yes, for sure.
I think this beer is very drying,
which is good. I don't mind it. I don't mind a drying beer because that just means you're going to drink more.
As far as flavor,
to me, it's kind of muted. This one,
yes.
I would, like I said, it's 6% alcohol and 70 IBU. I would expect a little bit more, maybe depth is the word I'm looking for. It's not great. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's not fantastic. It's not going to blow your socks off. But this is one of those kind of beers that you can drink and not think about.
That's almost exactly what I was going to say. This is like a session IPA. This is one of these beers that you could just chug a lot of, pound a bunch of them, and if I didn't know the ABV, I would kind of think this was more like 7-8%.
Yeah, but it drinks a little bit. Yeah, it drinks a little bit higher than the 6.
But it's a very easy to chug, easy sessionable beer. You wouldn't. I don't think you get necessarily tired of it because it's not pounding you in the mouth with the hops or the bitterness. And it's not that it's lacking in flavor, but the flavor is just not like bold and crazy for an IPA.
Right, but it's not. Like I said, but it's easy to drink though.
Yeah, very easy.
It's nice to, you can have a couple of these, like sitting on a patio, just chat with your friend and not have to think about it. It's just a nice beer.
I mean, this isn't like a hop butcher for the world. It's not like a beer that Ridgeopolis would crush on and love. But if you're looking for a session IPA, I think this would be pretty perfect for that.
It's pretty decent.
And still, I would give it a horns up.
Yeah, it's a decent beer. It's a decent beer. I would give it a horns up as well.
Let's move on to our last one here.
So this one is the Chocoholic one.
So before I sniff it, before I even say anything else, you call something Chocoholic, this better punch me in the mouth with chocolate.
Right. Exactly, and that's sometimes the disappointing part when you say hey, this is Chocoholic. You want that chocolate punch in the face.
Right.
And if this doesn't have that, I'm gonna be a little disappointed as well. So the Chocoholic is a chocolate nitro stout coming in at 9% alcohol by volume and 61 IBU.
So like we were just talking with IBUs, like this IPA was 70 IBU.
And this is 61.
This is 61.
It's not far behind it.
Right. Let's get a nose on it here.
For sure. I'm getting the chocolate for sure.
I am getting the chocolate, but it's faint. And again, being on location in an uncontrolled environment with the malt smell everywhere. I mean, my nose is starting to get nose blind to that malt smell. Yeah. I'm not picking up that malt smell as much as when we first walked into the room. Because again, when you walk into this brewery, that malt smell just like punches you in the face.
Which, if you love beer, that's a freaking great smell that you want to walk into.
Right. But it does kind of make you a little nose blind.
If you're trying to do a beer review, it messes it up.
I am getting a little bit of that chocolate, maybe some roastiness.
Yep. Yeah, some little coffee roastiness.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a little bit of coffee.
I think this one's actually going to be pretty good.
I think this beer might smell better if we had taken it to some room that didn't smell like,
or went outside
brewing, or went outside, or had a can of it and poured it in like a more controlled environment.
It would be all right.
As far as color,
black.
Yeah, that's midnight black, deep dark black. Can't see anything through it.
Yeah, like I'm holding up to the window over here. I can't see
to the window, to the wall.
I can get a slight bit of a rubiness here at the bottom right here.
There is like a ruby red, but it's
so slight because it's so dark. It's so dark.
And it's got this weird, the head is kind of weird because it's like almost a fizzy soda-like looking bubbles, but it's just sitting there. It's not dissipating.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like a very light tan khaki color.
Well, let's see if this lives up to its name for sure.
I hope it does.
I hope so too.
Cheers. It's definitely chocolate.
It's chocolate for sure.
It's more carbonated than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty. It doesn't. Well, I mean, it's always hard to tell in a really dark beer,
right?
Because I mean, in a lager, or IPA, or whatever, you can see the bubbles coming out. In the dark ones, you really can't very much.
But for a stout,
it is pretty carbonated.
Yeah, for a stout, it's very, very carbonated. And if you watch my channel, you know I'm like a big stickler about carbonation. I hate overcarbonated beers. A lot of the Belgian beers are way too carbonated for me.
Yes, I agree.
This isn't that. It's just surprising how much carbonation is in this stout.
Yeah.
And it's not a detractor. It's not a bad thing. It was just surprising.
Yeah.
I kind of think that some of that carbonation kind of opens up the beer on the palate. And the chocolate becomes more airy and almost like like the chocolate from like a Kinder Bueno, I guess. Like how that chocolate's kind of like airy and light.
Right. Yes.
That's what this chocolate kind of seems like in the flavor.
Yeah. And while it does have that chocolate in it, if you name your beer Chocoholic, I want to be punched in the face. There's a decent amount of chocolate in this. Don't get me wrong, guys. But I want to get punched in the face chocolate. Like I want to be like, oh my God, this. And even if it's overly sweet, and you're only going to have one because it's going to rot your teeth when you drink it.
Right, exactly.
If you call your beer Chocoholic, I want to be punched in the face. Decent beer though, but not quite what I would expect from the name.
No, exactly. Like for the name Chocoholic, this isn't it. I mean, I would expect, again, like he said, Chocoholic to be punch you in the face chocolate, like big time crazy chocolate.
Yep.
This isn't it for big time crazy chocolate. It is a decent beer. I mean, I would definitely drink this again. If somebody handed it to me at a party, I would not be upset about it.
Right.
But if you call it Chocoholic, it's got to be mind-blowing chocolate.
Right, exactly.
So based on the name, although the 9% alcohol is well hidden.
Very well hidden.
I would probably give this a let it play. And on my channel, let it play means it's not something you're upset about. It's not a bad beer. It's just not something like you would probably seek out again. But if somebody handed it to you, you're not upset with it, you're not unhappy with it, you would drink it. And like on my channel, my ratings are kind of based on music. So I'd equate it to like you hear a song on the radio, you're not skipping it. It's not a song you would normally play.
Just gonna let it play.
But you don't hate it, you wouldn't skip it. So I would give this a let it play.
Yeah.
It's still a good beer, worth trying.
I would agree with that. I think half of my personal problem is the name is Chocoholic.
Exactly.
If they would have called this just chocolate nitro stout,
Yes.
I think I would have been happier with it.
I didn't even pick up on that. It says nitro stout, and it tastes very carbonated.
Yes, which is
weird. Very weird.
Like I'm not kind of getting that.
It doesn't have the nitro at all.
Smoothness that you would normally get.
Nitro smoothness is not there. It's very carbonated, which is weird.
Yeah. Like I said, they just would have called it chocolate nitro stout. I'd be, I think, happier.
Yes,
but for some reason, that Chocoholic,
right?
You get that pre-impression that this is going to be a punch in the face chocolate.
And that's part of the problem with some of these names. Like they name it this thing, so you have these big expectations, and it just doesn't meet those expectations.
Right.
Yes, if it said chocolate nitro stout, if it just said chocolate stout, it would definitely be a horns up for me.
100%.
But Chocoholic nitro stout, it misses the mark there. But it's not a bad beer at all. It's still a tasty beer, worth trying, worth buying. So,
yeah, like if you had to be like, if I come over to your house and like, hey, I've got the Chocoholic nitro stout from, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try that, and I'll drink it and I'll be happy.
Like 3 out of 4 horns up for a random brewery you've never been to.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
So Shane, thank you very much for being on my channel.
Excited to be here, buddy.
If you've made it this far in the video, please go check out Shane at Shane's Beer Reviews. I'll link him down below in the description. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, check him out. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And as always, embrace the adventure.